Now tell me one thing. Our Python script, Python or shell script is ready. Okay, with parameter and everything. Let's suppose script. Our script is ready and we are passing the parameter 1, parameter 2. We are passing the parameter 3, right? That's what we did right last time. So in this, do you think it is practically possible that we can give this particular script for 1,000 servers, or we have to just go and as we discussed yesterday, we will create a jump host or
Lock नहीं
intermediate
याला
host.
याला lock
Hello?
नहीं है.
Okay, please mute yourself. So what will happen if I want to execute against 1,000 servers? Every time I have to go and copy my script into this 1,000 server and I have to execute it, right? So do you think this process will be called automated process? Another thing, let's suppose you have created this script and you want to give it to your juniors. In this scenario, uh, it will be difficult, right? Because you have to educate them for each and everything, your script, then parameter. Even though we have even though we have did a um, programmatically conditions also inside my script, whether it automatically says these parameters are required to run, right? That we did automatically, but practically again it is not automated 100%. Okay, the script is not automated. Mean to say I can't directly go and run it in 1,000 servers. I have to do few manual steps. Okay, uh, and also, can you give this script to developers? Is it possible? Yes, it is possible. But again, you have to educate all your developers about the script, about the execution, about the output and all. Okay. What if I will get a tool which will do all these things by default? The moment you configure it and you give it to someone, that's all. A tool will take care all the part, execution, testing and everything. Okay. It will behave like an automation server. Okay. So in the same sequence, today I will show you that how your automation can be handled automatically by Jenkins. Okay. And if you learn the Jenkins, you can do lot of automations. Okay. Because I'm just opening the floodgate. Once you understand all these things, you can create n number of automations and you can do lot of whatever day to day you are doing and you are investing time and money, you can automate all these things from this free tool, open source tool. So before that, let's understand the Jenkins little bit. Okay, what is Jenkins, how it works, and all those things. Okay, so basically, what is Jenkins? Jenkins is an open source automation server used mainly for CI/CD or any kind of automation framework or any kind of orchestration work. When I say orchestration, mean to say Jenkins is going to be in the middle, Jenkins, and using the Jenkins, we are running the jobs, and the jobs are containing either my shell script or Jenkins have its own language called Groovy. Okay, Jenkins can automate my task directly. I can give my script. I can, I can directly configure those scripts under the Jenkins, or I can write the Jenkins Groovy script, Jenkins proprietary Groovy script pipelines. Okay. So now I have two options. The moment I will run this job, the moment, let's suppose I call this job as a job one. The moment I will execute this job one, automatically based on the configuration, whatever configuration we did, either shell or Groovy, automatically this particular shell script will going to be executed on my targets. Okay. And whatever I have configured or whatever I have coded or programmed under this shell will get executed on my targets. Okay. So the beauty of this tool is that once we have created the job, once we have configured everything, and we can give this job to anyone, either developer, either user, or the junior people of your team. And whenever they want to achieve any specific automation, they have to simply go and execute this job. That's all. One time business. Once they will execute, it will fire the shell script or the Groovy pipeline, and automatically the task will get achieved. Okay. In the Jenkins, we have mainly two kind of jobs. Okay. When we will learn about the Jenkins or when we will build a pipeline, we have two kind of pipelines. Either we have freestyle pipeline, or we have guided or step-by-step pipeline. Basically, step-by-step pipeline is nothing but where we are configuring Jenkins saying that, let's suppose this is step one. Once step one is executed, run step two. Once step two is successfully executed, run step four. Like that, so on. They can configure multiple steps, and once everything is done, let's suppose this is my desired output, my Jenkins job will end here. Okay. Let me show you all these things on the screen directly. Okay. So if you are not clear, just let me know. I will explain you things again. Okay. So first, let's install a Jenkins server quickly. Okay. Installing Jenkins server is very easy. So don't think that it is going to be a very tough job. No, it is very easy. So let's do the installation in our main server. And today I will show you a lot of automations using Jenkins. I will show you two automations, one freestyle and one using pipeline. And I will explain you about all the pipelines. Okay. So when you want to install Jenkins, let's suppose this is my server, Vagrant up. Let me start my server and let me SSH my server. So first I have to become root, and now I have to simply install the Jenkins on this one. This font size is good to everyone.
Yes, yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
So now, my another request is now don't see all these things. Don't see all these things from DBA's point of view. Okay. You should not see all these things from the DBA point of view. Start seeing all these things from DevOps point of view. Because in that case, you might get lot of knowledge, because once you will limit yourself just for the DBA task, you will learn less rather than just think from a DevOps point of view. From today onwards, you have to think like DevOps DBA point of view. Okay. Because I want to develop that, basically that mentality, the way DevOps thinks and do the things. You should not just limit yourself around the databases. You have to think like a DevOps engineer who will do the automation end to end. Okay. I know initially you might get confusion, doubt, and so many things, but don't worry, it happens. That's why I'm here. I will fix all your confusion, all your doubts. Okay. So let's fix this. Jenkins can be installed. Jenkins can be installed on the following ways. Meanwhile, it is getting installed. Let me explain you that part also quickly. So you can install Jenkins using three ways. Okay. Jenkins install can be done directly on the VM, or you can create a Docker container, or you can deploy it on Kubernetes cluster. VM, under the VM, you have multiple options. You can install it on Linux, you can install it in Windows, or any kind of installation you can do. We have multiple options available. Okay. Currently, I'm installing on VM and I'm using Linux, Alma Linux. You can use any Linux like Kubernetes, Ubuntu, or CentOS, RHEL, whatever is like convenient for you. You can use it, but concept is going to remain same. Okay, so I'll explain you everything end to end. Okay, please pay attention because uh, normally no one will going to configure like this and show you end to end, because I want going to show you end to end, everything end to end. We are not going to do anything like just run few steps and done. No, we are going to create a pipeline end to end, right from the installation till creating a self-service pipeline using Freestyle project. And if time permits, we will create one Groovy language pipeline also. I will show you. And don't worry, with the help of ChatGPT, you can write all the scripts. Okay, I will show you the writing part on my ChatGPT. Okay, so nothing to worry. Only our part is only thing is like how to integrate all these things with our system. That's all. So Jenkins have the internal dependency with the Java. So we are installing the Java. So once Java is installed, on top of that, we are going to install the Jenkins. Okay, see, I got my Java and everything done. In case if you get any issue, Java related issue, just fix it. It is very easy nowadays fixing the Java on DNF. Okay, let me bring the Jenkins install. I will give you all these steps, so don't worry. Once your Java is properly set up, Jenkins installing Jenkins is just a matter of 1 or 2 minutes. Okay, so uh, don't think that Jenkins installation is very lengthy. No, it's very easy. Okay, see my Jenkins services are started. I have enabled it. Just check the status. Okay, Jenkins is started. The first thing that I have to do, I have to simply open a browser. This is my browser. And in this browser, I have to go and just simply put the IP of my server. So my public IP is this one. I will simply go to my browser here and I will put 8080. So default port of Jenkins is 8080. So when you are doing the installation first time, it will prompt you the password like this. Okay, it is prompting a administrator password. So whenever you are doing it first time, just simply run this command. It will give you the password. So you have to use this password first time, because as we are doing a fresh installation, you can simply put this password here and continue. Uh, initially, uh, initially when you are installing the Jenkins, just go with the selected plugins. Okay. Now, meanwhile, Jenkins is getting ready. Uh, I want to tell you about few things. Okay. Like we, when we install or when we get a new phone, when we get a new Android phone, do we get WhatsApp installed in our computer, mobile by default? Or do we get any other Instagram installed by default? No, right? We just get only phone, right? Android phone, right? Everyone? Yes or no? Or what about extensions? Postgre extensions? What is Postgre extensions?
We have
Anyone?
to install the extensions and
Yes, we have to install the extensions and make sure that extensions are available. And every extension have their own purposes, right?
yes,
Even in the Android, even in the Postgre and in the Android, whatever small applications we install, everything have a purpose. In the same way, in the same way, Jenkins is also comes with a lot of plugins. So Jenkins plugins are nothing but a small top up. Let's suppose this is my Jenkins server and I want to communicate this Jenkins server with my AWS account. So what I can do, I can simply install one plugin, AWS plugin provided by AWS, and my Jenkins server directly can communicate with my AWS account. And under the AWS account, if I have any RDS database, I can manage from my Jenkins server. I can create jobs to manage this RDS server. Let's suppose I want to take a backup snapshot. Backup snapshot. I can simply come here. I can create a job using AWS CLI. The moment this job will execute automatically over the internet, or over, if let's suppose your Jenkins is installed inside your AWS account, automatically this will trigger the backup process and backup will be get created. Okay. Like that, using the plugins, I can achieve multiple tasks. I will show you few plugins also. Okay. So my Jenkins is ready. If you have any specific requirement to create the user, then create the user. Otherwise, simply skip and continue as a admin. Okay. Instance configuration, if you want to do, save and finish. Okay. Start using Jenkins. So currently, this is the first time your Jenkins will look like. Okay. Now, let's understand all these things step by step. Okay. Let's not do something complex so that you get confused. Let's do things step by step. Let's do some small implementation first. Okay. Make sense? We will not just go and write something complex. Let's do small one. So the first thing that when you come to the Jenkins, now my Jenkins is empty. I don't have any job, anything. Okay. Either I can create agent. Okay. Let's suppose, let's understand one more thing. So let's suppose this is my Jenkins server. This is my Jenkins server, which I have just installed. Okay. And I have multiple database host. To work on these different database hosts, either I can use agent, mean to say I can deploy my agent on all these machines, and Jenkins will communicate with agents, and Jenkins will manage my databases using these agents. Or in my script, I can also go and configure SSH. So directly Jenkins will log into my database using SSH, and it can manage or it can execute my tasks. Okay, like that. So we are going to see both the things, whatever we can configure. Okay, first let's create a very small job and let's automate our script, which we have created yesterday. Okay, so I will explain you all these things. We might see some issues, and that's why I want to do it in front of you so that you understand how to fix the issues. So yesterday we have created this Python script, right? This Python script yesterday we created, right? So in this Python script, what we do, we are providing multiple values, right? And when we run this script with some values, automatically it takes the pg dump backup. Okay. Now let's automate this whole process using Jenkins. So the first step, very first step, create a job. So now here I was talking about all these things, right? I have pipeline project, I have freestyle project, I have multi configuration project folder, multi branch pipeline project, and organization folder. Don't get confused. Don't get worried that I have these many options. I have to understand everything. No, being a DBA, just focus on these two options. So first, let's create a freestyle project. Very simple one. I will say PG dump. Okay. So whenever people will run this project, PG dump will going to execute on my target servers. Okay. So I have created my PG dump project. Very simple. Either you can write some description like this project, this job slash pipeline line is for backup of target PostgreSQL database using PG dump. Okay, some description always we have to write. The reason is, at least if our junior or any other person want to see this particular pipeline, so that they understand this pipeline. Okay, now tell me one thing. In my script, if I will take my one of my script where I have to pass the parameter. So what parameter I have to pass to run my script? Some parameters, right? Yesterday we have executed this script with some parameter, right? To run this script, I have to pass three parameters, right? Postgre and temp, right? If we pass these three parameter, automatically my scripts runs. Okay. So in the same way, if I want to automate this script, particular this script, what I have to do, I have to pass these parameters, right, to my script to run. To configure the same thing, I will say this project is parameterized. Okay. And I will say add parameter. Okay. So here you can run these project with multiple parameters. If I say Boolean parameter, it means it will take the parameter in yes and no. Choice parameter mean to say I can give multiple choice. Credentials parameter, if I want to give any password or something, it will be credentials parameter. If I want to pass any file, it will be file parameter. Multi-line string parameter. Let's suppose I want to pass the parameter with multiple line using the string. Okay, I can do that. Password parameter mean to say I have a password somewhere, I have saved it, I want to recall it. Run parameter, if I want to run a parameter which is used to run or execute anything. Okay, let's suppose I say run, start, stop or something. String parameter. So just let's make this Jenkins job very simple so that you understand it. String parameter. So what is the string I want to pass? I want to pass the string as a first What is my first parameter name? Anyone? What was my first parameter name yesterday?
Username.
Username, right? So I will say DB user. Let's take the same parameter. Do I have any specific value that I want to assign? No, I don't want to assign any specific value. I just want user to add the value. Another thing, then another string parameter. What is the another string parameter? DB, DB name. Then another parameter, string parameter, which will be backup directory, right? So let's give backup directory. Okay. Now, these particular parameters are set, but what they are going to do, what they are going to run, we have to put some step also, right? How they can run it and all those things. So simply add build step. So what we want to execute, we want to execute some shell related thing, right? Shell commands, right? On my target. So execute shell. And here I have to go and I have to write my command like this. So here, when I'm writing this command, I will simply comment this and I want to convert this to my Jenkins execution. 1 minute, I'm just converting this to a command so that, we are not getting any issue. So let's object, and what are my DB underscore user is my first string. Then DB underscore name is my second string, and backup directory, BACK directory. Let me get the command using ChatGPT. So okay. So now let's put the build step. So see this, whatever parameter I have used here, DB user, I'm giving as a parameter. DB name, I'm giving as a parameter. You can give whatever name, backup directory. The only thing is you have to give it in full double bracket, and also you have to give the full path of your script. In case if we'll face some issue, we will configure it. Okay, don't worry. That's why I want to do it in front of you. So this is my backup.
Abhishek, one doubt over here.
Mhm.
So we mentioned that in build step execute shell, but we are passing this Python program. So will it work?
Yeah, it will work.
Okay.
You can pass any script. Uh, it will get execute as a shell command.
Okay.
So here, let's go. Either I can copy my script. Let's not use this location. Let's use our own location and see what happens. If it is failing, we'll fix it.
I think we need
So
to now
daily.
configure node also, right?
No, I'm just making a very simple one. We are just executing on directly on the current host where Jenkins is installed.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, got it. Yes, yes.
Just because otherwise it will like another confusion. So I want to take you with step by step. Okay. So first, my job is ready. Let's go back to the Jenkins. This is my job, right? First job. So how to execute this job? Execute with build parameters. So how many parameter I have to pass here? I have to pass these 3 parameters to run my automation or my job or my pipeline. Okay, but I don't think it is going to work because this job is going to execute by Jenkins user. Okay, and by default, Jenkins is not a super user in my computer. Okay, but let's test it so that I can show you practically that first time this might get fail like this, and you have to fix certain things on your OS level. So let's do temp build. So this build got failed. See this? My first execution got failed like this. I want to see the log, what happened. I can see console out. So here, can you see this? Jenkins does not have to run this build. Always call it build basically, because in the DevOps languages, we call it as a build. This is job, and under that job, we have a build, right? So this the first time when I executed this job, my first build got failed. So what is the actual problem? The actual problem is currently my script, the script which we are executing, Jenkins does not have the proper privilege to run it. Okay, so I have two options. Either I can move this to Jenkins folder. So what I can do mkdir -p. Okay, let's create a dedicated folder for Jenkins, and what I can do, I can copy my script to the Jenkins folder. So what is my script name? Backup delete.py to this folder. We have to try all the permutation and combination and make sure our scripts are working fine. So let's come here to the Jenkins folder and let's try to execute my script. Python 3 backup Postgres /temp. Permission denied is a backup directory while taking the permission denied /temp p SQL. No problem. I will run it on my current host. So now the problem is I can't connect it to the Postgre only. Okay, so let's run the build using Postgre user only so that it can connect to my database. So let's do this also in our build script. So this is the way I want to show you. These kind of problems will come and we have to find a solution. See, everything is working here from the Postgre user. So let's make run this as user. So now let me configure my Jenkins build process. Configure. So let's go. Now on the OS level, I'm just doing one thing. I am going to ps sudo and I'm giving privilege to Jenkins to run anything on this server. So let's me come out from ps pi sudo. So here I will come to the Jenkins, or I'll come in the last shift G and I'll simply add a privilege so that my Jenkins can run any task. Okay, I have simply executed, or you can also add full privileges. Okay, so currently I have just given one specific privilege, Jenkins all, mean to say all, anything I can define here, become the Postgre user without any password, it can trigger these two utilities directly. So these privileges I have given on the OS sudoer level. Okay, I have saved it simply. And now let's test this if this works. Okay, can you see this? Now Jenkins is able to execute my commands. Okay, now what change I have to do in my build process? What change I have to do in my build process? I have to include the same thing in my script also, right? Here in the build. So let's comment this one. This is not working, the old one. Now let's run the build process again. Sudo u mean to say become Postgre, run Python 3, execute this script and three, pass these three. What is this? What is this? Parameters. And save. And now let's test it again. Build with parameter. Let's say Postgres slash temp and build. Let's see how the build process is going. Console output. So can you see this? My backup is ready. Copy. So what is the date today? 24th. And is my build successful? Yes, my build is successful. So can I tell you what I did so far, or can someone explain me what I did just now? Step by step, right from the installing to the database and everything. Sorry, to installing the Jenkins and everything. I have installed Jenkins. Let me create a mind map. What I did so far. I took one VM. I took one VM. I installed Jenkins. I have created under the Jenkins. Let's suppose this is Jenkins. I have created a job. What is my job name?
Backup.
What is my job name?
PG dump.
PG dump is my job. What this job does? It executes a script using shell method, using the shell method with 3 parameters. And what is my build step? I'm simply providing a shell script here. Whatever shell script, Python script, or any kind of automation step I can write, and I can pass these 3 parameters. So I will simply say I have created a freestyle project. Freestyle project. This freestyle project have 3 parameters. 3 parameters. Parameter 1, parameter 2, parameter 3. And it is getting passed to my script. This is my script. This is my script. This is my script like this. This is 1, 2, 3. The moment I go and trigger my job, let's suppose job 1, if I trigger this job logs into my database, logs into my target database server and executes the PG dump backup. Yes or no, guys? So I am simply going. I have configured this build project, and here I am simply, whenever I will run this and built with parameter, I will say PostgreSQL, I will say Postgres, and here I will say, let's suppose I want to create a backup in my current directory. So let's suppose I want to create a backup here. Let's do watch n equal to 2 every 2 seconds, do ls minus lrt. Okay, so every 2 seconds this command is getting executed. So now let's my job again. Within a minute I will see if job will execute successfully. I will see one backup is created under my Postgre folder. So this is my Postgre folder built. Can you see this? Do you think it's good? See this? Guys, yes or no? Do you think
Yes.
it's this sort kind of automation can given to juniors or to anyone if you are on vacation? Let's suppose you have created an automation and you want to go to a vacation. You can simply automate like this and you can give it to anyone. Like that, you can write n number of automations, n number of automations. And this is the beauty of Jenkins. Can someone tell me some idea how we can use it after seeing the Jenkins? I want everyone to give one idea, what you are thinking, what you can automate, what is going on inside your mind. Let's do one by one. Ahmed, can we automate anything which is problematic in
So,
your day-to-day work?
we can basically automate it. For example, we can take a long running queries, right? Basically, we can check, or basically we can see if CPU utilization is, you can say speak up. We can show alerts.
Yes. Yes.
Those kind of things.
You can do
Right?
those kind of things. Lot
Yeah.
of things, entire all these big companies like Instagram, Facebook, all the people are using Jenkins to automate their job. Okay. uh
And second
Now
thing, actually,
let's
is
Mhm.
it possible that we can basically trigger this job from command only?
Yeah, you can trigger from command, Jenkins command also. Even you can trigger these jobs using third-party system without coming here
In
using
that case,
API.
we can implement CI/CD pipeline as well, right?
Yes, 100% completely automated CI/CD pipelines. So how the process will look like, let me explain you. Uh, can I create a pipeline first and then I will show you so that you will get better idea. Okay. So currently my job is created with which particular style? Which style I have used?
Freestyle.
Freestyle project.
Freestyle. Now let's use pipeline project. Let's create DB CI/CD. So DB CI/CD is going to execute my script, which I will write it, and this script is going to give me whatever script. Let's suppose I will do like this. I will show you a full CI/CD pipeline. So let's create a folder called mkdir db scripts. Okay. And under DB scripts, let's create two folder, mkdir current and done. Okay. So the plan is current will hold my current changes. Let's suppose vi the current script, and once scripts are done, it will move my script from current to done folder. Okay, and it will create a log. Okay, so let me write a small automation quickly using Groovy language. I'm just using ChatGPT. So I will show you ChatGPT only here, how I'll write this one. So first of all, how I can write a good prompt. What I have to give? 4 things. Yesterday I taught you.
I'm an
So,
experienced guy with 10
Yes,
years of
very good.
experience.
I'm a DevOps DBA with 14 years of experience. I want to build a what kind of job I want to build? I want to build a pipeline, right? I want to build. Where is my ChatGPT? Okay, so I want to build a pipeline project in Groovy. My database scripts are in which location? My database scripts are in current folder, and my pipeline project should execute it on target database, which is running on current local host. Okay. Once script is executed on database, move it to done folder. Okay. Also, before running the script, check the DB server status as first step, and also check PostgreSQL instance status as second job. Okay, now let's do it. We will fine tune it more and more like that, but let's do it. Okay. So now let's create the directory structure. So it says create a new folder called failed also. mkdir failed. So I supposed to see 3 folders like this. My 3 folders are done, and this is my pipeline. So I have to take my pipeline and paste it here in the pipeline script. Okay, make sure you paste it properly without any extra code or something, and simply sorry, I think I have pasted in the wrong place. Pipeline, let me find the correct place where I have pasted. Oh, I have pasted in description, and come to here and let's paste it on the pipeline script. Okay, and in case if you have any error or something, automatically it shows this kind of green signal. In case if you have issue, it will save. And now see, this pipeline is ready, but let's test it. So build now. Let's see if build is done. Build is failed. Let's see what was the issue. Console output script is not there. Okay. So I will say ChatGPT, give me some script also. So I will create scripts. Okay. So give me a database scripts also for database name check CICD. I'm creating a new database called check CICD so that you can see practically pSQL create database check CICD. This is my database, and under that I'm going to create all my scripts. So my first script I'm going to create database script. Okay. Okay. Let's create all these scripts one by one. First script will create the database. Okay. So first script anyhow it will get failed. Let me tell him that database is already created called. So I have already created the, let's suppose think like a production. I need only create table and insert script in single file. Because I can make it simple, I can simply say, oh, this one. I will go to this folder where all my directories are there. And here I will simply come and create my first CI/CD script that will push the database changes to my database. So simply come here, put it here, all the things I have configured. It is simply create, insert, update kind of thing. Okay. So let's come to our database. And do we have anything here? Any table? No, right? Now let's go and try to run our CI/CD pipeline and try to deploy the code. Okay. So build now. Let's see if build is failing. Yes, my build is failing. Console output, where it is failing. Script is failing here. Let's take this and give it to ChatGPT. Let's see what is going wrong. By select sys. I'm just telling Postgre ChatGPT to select to just run and test the connectivity, just running one command, select now. Okay. Give me full script. I will explain you the script also. Don't worry. It's just a very, very small script. And trust me, once you will start doing things like this, you will see you can automate anything. Okay. So again, I will go to my job, configure, and here I will come to my script. I will do some modification, apply, save. Normally, when I want to run these kind of jobs, I want to see what on the screen, right? How they are getting executed. To configure all these things, I have a plugin to show all these things on my screen. I have a plugin called, if I remember correctly, Stage. So pipeline view, this is the plugin I can simply install, and it will practically show me that what is going on in my screen. So I have just installed one plugin to show me that how my jobs are executing. So I'll simply go and do build now and see this. See this? Now after installing the plugin, my execution will show like this, step by step. So in which stage it is getting failed? What is it is doing? First thing, checking the server status, checking the instance, and executing the database script, and post declarative post action. If I have any post action, it is doing. So currently which step is failing? So currently it is failing this particular step that I have to fix. So self time, this is fine. No password supplied. Okay. So let's go and fix this also, because in my script, I have not provided the password. So let's go and fix that also. Guys, you are seeing me, right?
Yes.
You are watching this, right? What I'm doing here.
Yeah, sure.
Don't get worried that it is too it is very hard or something. It's very, very easy. You can go and you can simply run it. It's a very, very easy process. Don't get confused. It is very, very easy. Okay. Warlib Jenkins. Under the Warlib Jenkins, let me provide the password. So CD. Or let me hard code the password. Hard coding the password is the right practice. What is the way? If
We can
I
use
don't
PG
want
Wallet
Mhm.
keep as a third party tool.
What we can do?
PG pass
Sorry.
and dot P.
Is there any
.pg
other?
pass. Yes. Let's do one by one. So just give me some suggestion how I can not use the password directly on my Jenkins job, because tomorrow if a developer will log in, he will also see my password.
We can put it on PG pass dot PG pass file on server.
Okay. Okay. Option 1. Option 2. What are the other modern option?
Or any wallet kind
We
of
can
that,
set up
keeping the
wallet
password.
password vault. We can put
Very
password vault.
Very good. So we can put a password vault. So my script is not executed because it is in the current folder. Okay, so I will say my script is ready. I will just say to ChatGPT that my script is ready. Nowadays, using ChatGPT, these things are becoming so easy. You can do it within a minute, within a second. Okay. All these things are ready. Let's go and do one thing.
Yeah.
Uh,
Chat GPT eaten lot of the DBAs job as well.
no,
Developer. Huh?
No, it has, see, it has removed the day-to-day job, repeated job, but it is creating other good jobs also. So if you will if you will upskill yourself, you can do a lot of good things also. So nothing to think like don't think like that it is, I'm just giving the privilege. I'm just giving the privilege to Jenkins to run this script. That's all, nothing else. So it is asking for password test. Let's run the job and let's test it. how to build it, the job, how to build, how to run it. What is the button? Build now.
No.
So what is the first step it is doing?
The
See
server
my
status.
server status. Second thing, check. Now my
First
build
thing.
is successful. My build is successful. See this? It is said no SQL found. Okay, no problem. Let's go and check whether what happened. Current. Okay. So no SQL found, max step SQL sorts. Print no SQL found, but SQL was there, right? So let's fix this error also. How to see the error? If I want to see the error, how to see that? Go to the build, okay, and simply see the console output. And here, see, it was able to log into my Postgre. Everything was successful. Permission denied. See this? Now I have to fix this particular part. Trust me, if you understand all these things, right, you can write thousands of automations, thousands of automations. Okay, so let's run this and fix the permission. I have fixed the permission, or I will run this also. Let's verify this. No, it is asking for password. Give me updated Groovy script. I'm making this the in our older days we used to do same kind of configuration in sometimes 1 or 2 weeks, you know, because we have to write this entire Groovy script. This script used to fail. This script used to give lot of error. Then again I have to come and fix it. Uh, if when I was new. But nowadays, with the help of ChatGPT, I can write any Groovy script within a second. Any complicated Groovy also. I have to just give the prompt. Now let's run the build now. Build again. So build has failed again. Let's see console output. Password. Okay. I got what is the issue. I have not provided the password. Let me go to my script. Build now. One issue got fixed. Now let's see what is this. Current. No, it is there. Let's see. Yes, the script is there. It is very well there. Then why it is failing? Not found. It's okay. What is the log? Okay, let's fix this also. Only issue is first time when you are when you are configuring all these things, you might see that you have to put a lot of effort. But once it is set up, it is just a matter of clicking one button. That's all. And everything will be taken care by your script. And I'm knowingly doing it using ChatGPT so that you can also take the help, and you can showcase all these things to your company, your project, or in your day-to-day thing. Okay. So okay, so this is the problem. Let's run from the root. So Jenkins permission denied. Let's fix all these things. It's just a permission issue. That's all. Nothing else. Some permission. Fix it. Okay. Give me final script. I will explain you the script also. Don't worry. Let's first execute it so that we can utilize this time. And then I will show you my script also, how I have configured it. We apply, save. Now let's build it again. Now at least we made some progress. Which execution got failed? Execute DB script got failed. Okay. So let's see what happened inside my DB script. Still it is here. Let's go here. Build console output. What is failing? Okay, script is created, everything is created. To this last step is failing. Basically my script has executed successfully. See this? But the only problem is it is not able to move from current folder to done folder. So let's go and validate our changes first, whether the script is creating the code or not. Okay. So what is my database name? See this? Guys, I am there. See this?
Yeah.
Are you watching my screen?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
So my see the deployment log got deployed successfully. Select star from employee, right? But the only thing is it is failing. So let me cancel this step better. Let's not move it to done folder, or let's try that also. Why I was moving it to done folder, so that whenever we have issues or something, okay, we can simply see that whether it is executed successfully or not. If it is moved into done folder, I can say okay, the script execution was done and it got moved into done folder. Any idea why I have created logs? Why do we need this log?
Just to troubleshoot if anything is missing.
Very good.
Error.
So error also, I'm printing my execution in directly on the table, so that tomorrow if someone says that why the script was not deployed by CI/CD when I'm sleeping in the night, or when I'm traveling, or when I'm going back to my house from the office, I can go to my house and simply do the select star from deployment log, and I can tell them, boss, see this got executed successfully. Okay, now let's go and run my job again. So if I run the job again, what will happen? If I am running my job again, what my job is going to do? First of all, anyone can explain what my job will do? My job will execute whatever scripts are there in the current folder. Once scripts are executed, it will move it to done folder, right? That's what is my logic right here. Let's see, tree. I have this right. In the current folder, I have this script. Once this is executed, it will move it to done folder. And my CI/CD pipeline will get finished. Okay. And then I will show you few more advanced options. So now like build now. Check Postgre instance. See here. Now let's run this command again. So where it is my current file now? It moved from current to
Done. Done.
done. And now let's see what happened to my database. And I might see 3 more records because it got executed. I will see duplicate records. Yes. And let's see my deployment log. See this? Makes sense? Now I have completed my CI/CD thing and everything. Now, can I give this to my juniors whenever there is a time? Right? I can go further and I can also do, let's talk first. How many of you understood this? Raise your hand. This is very important thing. It's very important for CV. It is very important for career. It is very important for upskilling. How many people understood it end to end? I want to just get the hand to be up.
Abhishek, one doubt.
Mhm.
So first we have done the normal project, right? Means freestyle project, and the second one was the using pipeline. Correct.
Pipeline.
So
Correct.
what exactly the difference between because I think we have
Mhm.
passed kind of a same thing. The only
Mhm.
thing is on the pipeline we have passed the GUI kind of script. Correct.
That's all.
So, but
So,
then technically,
yeah,
what is the difference between? Because I
yes,
think in pipeline also we can pass that Python or shell script also, right? So,
anything you want to achieve.
so
Okay.
what is the difference between those two?
Okay. Any more questions? Any question?
And also means I have means few more questions.
No problem. See,
Yeah.
I want you to ask question because the moment you understand all these new things, it will make your life easy. You will get lot of
So,
uh, things to done actually.
so in freestyle, the project, the first one we did. So we were passing the variables, right? While we are building that project, correct?
Right.
But in on kind of a live or production environment, we are not going to do that, right? Every time.
No, see, that's why I'm telling you. So freestyle project is more a kind of execution where you are doing ad hoc work. You are executing the job and you are passing the parameter. Ad hoc work.
Okay.
Let's suppose one developer calls you every day, Saturday, and he tells you, boss, take the backup. I'm working on this. So next time onwards, what you will do, you will tell him that, boss, don't call me again and again. Always go to the job called pg_dump. You will give this link and you will say, whenever you want to take a backup, don't call me. Just simply go here, put the details and take the backup. Okay, ad hoc work. But CI/CD will be like you want to every day, Saturday, Sunday, you have come to office, you have to do the deployment, or you have to patch your Oracle instance, you have to come and do a lot of blah, 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 all those things. So simply what you will do, you will create a CI/CD pipeline. Let's suppose you understand Jenkins also, okay? Or tell me, what is your biggest pain point in your work? What is your biggest pain point? Which you like hate doing actually?
Means
Just tell me
the
one thing.
repetitive work, the backup is there, or sending, the repetitive report.
A repetitive report. Can I show you? You can simply automate what report, and that report will automatically get created in one folder. If you want, you can configure SMTP, and your Jenkins
Yes.
will send the report to the current. So you can create that also in the Jenkins. Okay, but let me explain you what is the difference between Freestyle and pipeline project, so that we'll go step by step. Okay, so Freestyle project is just to meant for doing automation of simple task where there's no dependency. 101 task, execute this, execute this, execute this. Okay, but here in the pipeline project, let's suppose you have started this execution. This execution have 3 parts, and you want to create a relation between these 3 parts. Let's suppose you want to say once this a dot a is getting successful, then only run a dot 2. If a dot 1 is getting failed, don't execute this. Don't execute this. Even don't execute any other nested jobs. This kind of control, this kind of better control you can only achieve in pipeline projects. Okay. This is more mainly ad hoc or using GUI. Okay, using GUI. Pipeline project can be scripted or code based. Even you can automate this also further. Every day 9 a.m. run this CI/CD project. Automatically it will run. This is beginner friendly when you are starting with, but this is more like real time CI/CD production grade automation. Okay. Here you can also call your third party systems like Git. Even you can call it here also, but here you are going to get more control. You can use multiple pipelines, you can define multiple pipelines and like that. Even you can integrate any third party system. Okay, let's suppose whenever you are running a pipeline, I will show you. For running a pipeline, you need a approval process. Duplicate this pipeline for now. Let's create a new pipeline for CI/CD, DBCI/CD with approval.
Abhishek, what is multi-branch pipeline?
Where you are creating multiple, you're giving multiple path, multiple repositories, multiple dependencies, all those things. In the same script, I will say add approval process between before DBA execution from DBA manager. Okay. So the same kind of thing is not possible in my freestyle project, but here I can do anything. I can control anything. So now, before executing any step on the production, it will ask for a approval, and it will always wait for the approval. See this? It is waiting, right? The moment I will say approve or reject, it will do. If I reject, alter add column is not approved in prod. I will say abort. Can you see this? But the same kind of thing, same kind of other things are not possible in the freestyle project. So here what I did, approval, I have not given the approval. So my entire CI/CD got cancelled. If I build now, if I am running another build, and if I come here, and if I approve it, approved, it will run the execution, further execution. So all these things are possible in the in my Groovy project, where I can define all the things. Even I can call this approval process to your mobile also in WhatsApp. The moment you send a message approved, then only this pipeline will get executed. Make sense? Can I have Ashish? I have answered your first question, right? Is that clear for you?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Do you think it is good, Ashish? It's fascinating.
Yes.
Can we
Abhishek.
automate? Lot of. Now, what is your second question?
Yeah.
You have
Means
any
in
second?
yeah, we have passed the variables, right, in Freestyle
That's
project
all.
while we are building. So
Right. That's all. You can run n number of builds, whatever I want to do. The more I will execute this, can this build will work this time? Anyone? This build will work. The last build. Will the last build will work? No, it will not work. Why? Because I don't have any script in my current folder. So I have to move turn folder script to my current folder. And then if I run it again, then only my script will, my build will come. This time
but
again it
Abhishek,
will create.
then that is not continuous one, right? Means each time, or we need to change the logic
Yes,
in
yes.
code, right?
No, this is not continuous one because I am executing it. Okay. If I want to make it continuous, every time I will get this script from my Git folder here, Git clone,
Okay.
and the script. So developer will come and he will put. So what logic I will write? Whenever you see any folder in the current folder, just execute into the database. And even I can define a logic, don't execute in the business hours, run it after 12 o'clock night. So my Jenkins will automatically log in and it will execute this. I can do
So
a number of things. You won't
so
believe Jenkins is so.
basically we can schedule the script execution like we used to do in cron, right?
But with more control. With more control. In cron is like a dummy
Correct.
utility.
Means
Just execute it. But here you can build n number of logics. Let me
with
show you my
checks, yeah.
script. Yes. Can we take a quick break? And then I'll take your questions. I'll just drink some water and come back. Everyone,
Okay.
are you good?
Yes.
Don't hold your questions, huh? I'm fine with any question because this is very important. That's why you have paid the fee. That's why you are spending money and time. So don't hold your question. Trust me. If you hold your question now, it will be unanswered for entire life. So don't hold your question. I'm fine to take another class also. Looks like my Jenkins is down. What happened? Oh, my server itself is okay. I'll bring my server also back. Okay, let's meet in 15 minutes. And please note down your questions.
Sure.
And see, people are not building it again. So
Okay.
at least you built it. You come back and let me know. I will give you all the information right away. Can I give you the information? Can I explain you?
Yeah.
So
And one
then,
more thing, basically,
Mhm,
using this GitHub, sorry, this Jenkins,
mhm,
right? Can you
mhm.
basically stop and start the servers?
Yeah. Most
Stop.
of the time my first automation was like that only. I used to start 10 to 15 servers. Okay. So what I did, I have simply created a pipeline to start or
Including
stop the
RDS,
cluster.
including RDS as well, right?
Yeah. Anything.
Yeah.
It's up to you, whatever you want
Mhm.
to do. You
Because
can simply create. Mhm,
because generally release, right? Release in organization, it occurred DBA. So DBA kind of basically has through flyway, right? Flyway is a way through which they are
mhm,
using push the
mhm.
code and then deploy. So same way basically we can do is Jenkins, right?
Hmm. So what is the difference here? Basically, how people are doing using Flyway and other thing. In your job, you will call the Flyway commands.
Mhm.
So there are a lot of CI/CD pipelines are available. See,
Mhm.
Jenkins with Jenkins. The more you learn the Jenkins, you will find it's like magic. See this?
Yeah.
Thousands of options are there.
Mm.
You can implement your complete see flyctl deploy remote only.
And Groovy is the basically default language, or basically we can use any other
It's a
language.
you can Groovy is a default language, but you can call other language also.
Okay. Like shell, Perl, we can call, right?
Anything. So let me show you few projects which you have just talked about so that others can also understand. Okay, step by step. So you asked me a first question. Can we automate the Git related script or not? Okay. So let me
Yeah.
explain you the entire architecture. Okay. So let's configure it like this. This is the, you can call it network. Developer is here. He created one deployment script. Let's suppose .sql insert, update, delete, create. Okay. For example, this is your Git repo. The moment he will do the Git commit here, he will put the script here. .sql script with CRUD, create, update, remove, delete, all those things. Here on the other side, I have my Jenkins. On Jenkins, I have an option called webhook for Jenkins for GitHub. So this webhook, every few seconds, 1 to 5 seconds, it goes and check my current repository if any new thing happened or not. Okay. For example, and I will create a job CI/CD GitHub, and this is my target database. So what will happen? This particular job. So let's suppose today I have created a script and my webhook has identified there is a new script in my Git repo, and automatically it will trigger. It will say Jenkins boss, I got a new script today. Automatically this job will get triggered by Jenkins, and whatever scripts are here which got up, saved in my Git repo or updated script will come and get deployed in my target database. It can be one database and it can be multiple databases. Like that. Make sense? So for this, you have to you have to configure git webhook. Okay. From where you will find the webhook, all these things. So for that, you have to install one plugin called is that. This one also you can use. Git this one also you can use. There are a lot of plugins. Try to build it. If you are not able to do it, I will show you. Okay.
Sure.
But try to build it. It is very easy.
Okay, sure.
For AWS, for RDS, you can use RDS plugins. AWS credentials, SDK, lot of plugins are there. Lot of plugins. S3 export. So you can do all these things. Fine.
Sure,
Guys,
sure. I will try. Sure.
please try. I want your hand to be dirty a little bit. And then if you are stuck, I'm always here. You know, right? I will get it done for you.
Sure.
So always automate your pain points. Any more questions before I go ahead?
Abhishek, are we going to see multi-server deployment also, where with agents, something like that?
Multi-server deployment. I will give you assignment to do it. If you are not able to do it, I will show you that also in the next class. I'm going to give you a lot of assignments using Jenkins. And if you are not able to do it, I'll do it for you. Or if you want me to show at least one project, I will show you. Is
Yeah, I
that
think
fine?
that will be better. Yeah, you show one demo at least. A
Okay.
simple backup
So
example in multi, that will be good.
So how it is going to work? Let me explain you. In the same job, we are simply going to tell this job, go and run on these two agents. So same job, whatever job you have created here will get executed into A server, B server. If you have other agents, C server, automatically this will execute on the C server. Don't worry, you try this week. If you will not able to do it next week, I will show you multi-agent deployment also, which is very easy. It's not a big deal. The only thing is I have to configure 3 agents. That's all, or 2 agents. Make sense, guys? Everyone? Dhirinder, you have a question? I can see your hand up. You have any question? Dhirinder?
Abhishek,
Yeah, tell me.
in DBA perspective, what are the things we need to automate from in Jenkins? Backup
From the
installation. Yeah, DBA.
See, so far I have did these many things. From DBA point of view, you should try to achieve following tasks. First one, fetching. Second one, backup. Full backup, incremental backup. Exports, export import. All the checks. Let's suppose your manager is asking a report every Monday. Okay. And you have to do a lot of homework for that. Okay. Simply create a job and generate the check and report. Let's suppose you have to check 1000 servers, whether they are running or not. You have to shut down 100 servers automatically. Okay.
Okay.
Fifth one, installation. How you can do the installation? Let's suppose I have to create a VM using Vagrant. I can simply automate, right? Using Jenkins. It is easy, right? Now you understood, right? It is very
Yes.
easy. I can simply run a job. In my Vagrant, I can say I need as a parameter 10 GB disk, 2 GB RAM. I need Ubuntu, and automatically my Jenkins will build a machine for me. Sixth one, you can call Ansible script, and even you can configure replication. If you provide host A and host B, automatically Jenkins will create standby server between A and B. Seventh one, database upgrade. If your Ansible playbook is ready, you can upgrade your database. Make sense? I have achieved more than 100 tasks, more than 100 in last 22 years. Is it good? Do you think it is good?
Yes.
Dhirinder, you have any question? You have raised your hand. Do you think it is good whatever we are doing? Is it meaningful?
Yeah. Yeah. Even Ansible.
Abhishek, I
Yeah,
have one question.
yeah.
Suppose my all our jobs are running through the Jenkins only. So
Hmm,
in
hmm,
case
hmm,
Jenkins crashed or anything
hmm,
wrong happened with this application, then how we can
hmm,
recover those
hmm,
all?
hmm, hmm. So normally in the big production environment, we don't create Jenkins in standalone mode. We install Jenkins in cluster mode. This is my active Jenkins. This is my passive Jenkins. So in case, and I have a shared volume where all my jobs and details are saved. So let's suppose my one Jenkins, which is in New York. This is my New York Jenkins, and this is my San Francisco Jenkins. Okay, for example. So in case if something happens to my New York one, automatically in 2 to 3 seconds, this will be active. Okay.
So Jenkins.
And
So Abhishek, Jenkins cluster is basically EC2 machine, right?
anything, even I can install it in my VM also, Jenkins with high availability.
So this machine
So
should be heavy or basically, I mean, which
very
or
light.
is
It's
very light, right?
see it.
Yeah.
It completely depends how many tasks, how many things you are running. So go to
Okay.
Google and just type
Yeah.
Jenkins HA setup. 1 second. 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 1 So all the big companies are not using Jenkins on single machine. They create cluster.
It is master slave kind cluster, right?
Correct. Real life, like your rack, Oracle rack, Petroni cluster kind of thing. Even you can create 3-4 nodes also. You can create a number of nodes like this.
Just to save jobs, right?
Just to save jobs in case if excuse me. Just to in case if this job is running, okay, let's suppose one job is running, if it got failed, automatically you can execute the job from here like that. Makes sense?
Is there
Yeah.
any specific way to take the backup of Jenkins, or it will be just a VM clone
Just
or
zip,
VM backup?
just clone and zip, that's all. Jenkins
Anyway,
also have lot of plugins like which you can use to take the backup. So in the Jenkins also you have plugins, backup plugins, which you can use to back up your task. So completely you can take a backup. Let's suppose today I will lost. Let's suppose I'm running. I have lost this VM. If I have backup, I can install new VM, new everything, and I can simply restore my backup. The moment I will restore my backup, all my Jenkins jobs will come back. Because technically these are assets for me, right? I have spent days and night to build them, right?
right. So since
So
these are basically
mhm,
EC2 or virtual
mhm,
machines, right? So can't
mhm.
we take basically image backup, or basically like for example Docker, we can create Docker
Yes,
image
yes,
or use.
you can create Docker image, you can install it on VM, you can create VM snapshot and you can deploy. So on
Yeah.
your VM level also, I can create a snapshot. So here in my Vagrant level, this is my Vagrant SSH, right? I'm just doing this, right? In the same way, I can 1 minute, Vagrant clone. 1 minute. I'm running my Vagrant on libvirt and kvm. I want to clone my machine name database. So even I can clone my VM. I can create a new VM. See this command, Vagrant status, Vagrant snapshot. I have created a snapshot. Now what I will do, I will simply restore this snapshot. And using the same snapshot, I will create a new machine. Only 4 to 5 commands, that's all. And this whole machine will get cloned. That's what happens in the AWS also, right? They are running the same kind of command in backend. Make sense?
Yeah.
In libvirt and kvm, it is quite easy because it's a production grade system. For VMware and VirtualBox, you might see little slow commands, or it will take a bit. It will take some time. If you're stuck, let me know. I'll give you the commands. I'll give you the step and everything. It's very easy. Even you can do the deployment, your Docker deployments using Jenkins. We run the Docker run commands, right? You remember in our Docker class we did it. You can
Yeah.
simply automate that using pipeline or Freestyle project. You can do n number of things. N number of things.
What is
The
folder
end.
basically? Folder pipeline?
See,
Yeah.
in case if you want to create any container in that folder and you want to join them, okay, and you want to create a namespace kind of thing, mean to say application running with multiple containers and they are behaving like a single application, multi-service, Microservice architecture kind of thing you can create. But currently don't do anything. Only focus on freestyle for this week. Don't do pipeline also. I
Okay.
want you to get a very good hand on freestyle, because lot of time you are not going to use pipeline. You are most of the time you will create freestyle project, because DBAs tasks are most of them ad hoc tasks, right? Like that. Makes sense, guys?
Yeah, yeah. So
Can I
Abhishek,
give
in
you
which
some
case basically,
assignment?
yeah,
Mhm.
please. I have question. In which case basically we use Ansible?
In case, let's suppose you want to configure standby replication, upgrade your database, and you want to do a patching, anything
Mm-hmm.
which comes in your mind. You tell me what you want. What is your pain point? I will tell you the solution.
Okay. Yeah, basically Ansible basically used to automate, right?
Automate anything. It is there in our class also. I will teach you Ansible also.
Okay.
So you tell me what you want to achieve. I will give you the solution.
Let's say basically I have 100 server. I want to or 50 server, and I want to basically patch all those servers.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
how basically we can do
Which
it?
which database?
Let's say it's MySQL, for example, or
MySQL.
Postgres,
So
or
MySQL
basic
patching. Mhm.
or
Let's take
Postgres,
one
or
database. Hmm. Hmm.
yeah,
So
So
Postgres
Oracle,
let's
we can
suppose.
take.
Abhishek,
Mhm.
Oracle, another option.
Okay. So I will give you two examples: Oracle and MySQL. So MySQL patching is nothing but replacing the RPM, right?
Right.
RPM version 1 and replacing it with version 2, right?
Correct.
And starting the database, right?
Right.
Before starting the database, take the backup, right?
Hmm.
Or before take the backup, change the RPM, run the MySQL upgrade process if required. Otherwise, simply just if it is a minor release, no need to do upgrade also, right?
Correct.
So you can create a pipeline, entire pipeline for that.
Hmm. And Chef Puppet is used in which cases, Abhishek?
Sorry,
Puppet is it Puppet or Chef? I heard some.
no,
Used in which case?
say
Huh.
Both are there. Chef and
automation,
Puppet both are there.
automation and configuration tools in in like at least 20 to 25 years back, the first tool that we used to use was Puppet. But Puppet
Okay.
was having lot of complexity, so we have stopped using Puppet. Then we have started using Chef. Chef was also having some limitation and all, so we have stopped using Chef. Finally, we have moved into Ansible, which is a serverless, agentless, sorry, agentless CM, configuration management system, and this is working very good. It has fixed a lot
Okay.
of issues. It not only works on the infrastructure, you can also configure your network devices using Ansible.
Okay.
You can configure anything using Ansible. If you have the package or module available, see here, I have lot of
Mm.
modules available for Postgre. I can
Okay.
use anything.
Okay.
I have thousands of modules available for MySQL. I can achieve anything. Tell me one thing, how many people are working in Google, or let's say Netflix? Employee count of Netflix. How many people are there in Netflix? 16,000.
Mm-hmm.
And how big is the infrastructure?
Netflix has very big
Six,
infrastructure.
16,000 is very less for Netflix. And they are running in their shows in how many countries?
Around the globe they are running.
Now tell me one thing. Out of 16,000, How many will be DBAs in infrastructure people? Hardly 200. How many countries? Approximately how many servers will be there? Approximately. Tell me. Rough idea. Just
more than lakh servers.
let's take 2 lakh servers. Or let's take 50,000 servers. So do you think they will be doing all the things by hand? No. They are using all these technologies to manage their infrastructure. So that's what I was telling you. If you understand all these things, your market value go high, very, very high, skyrocket. And that's why I'm teaching you all these things. I don't want you to become the core DBA. I want you to understand all these things, automate. Do you think if you go and automate something in your office, let's suppose in another 1 week, will you get the value or not? Yes or no? Simple question.
Yes, Abhishek.
Will you get the value? You will get
Yeah,
appreciation.
if we
Tomorrow,
automate
if
using
you
these
have,
tools,
sorry,
if we automate using these tools, obviously it will be different.
will they fire you?
No, no, no.
Not at all possible, right?
Yeah.
Will they stop? Like if you ask for some hike or something, will they stop you comparing with other candidates in the office?
No, no.
If you have automated 100 of the tasks like this, do you think they will think in their dreams also to fire you? Who's managing 100
No.
of automations like this? So
No.
this is the way of getting success. And these things are not easy. I know they are not easy first time, but the moment you will start doing practice, it will be like your puppet, like your slave. This Jenkins will become your slave and it will do everything for you. Are you agree with my statement? Everyone?
Yeah, Abhishek.
So try to do the practice, try to create more automation. And I want everyone to do at least 2 projects. Minimum 2 project, maximum 10 to 15 project. I want everyone to do it. And 100% automated project. Single click. I want single click. I don't want you to go and do something. Single click. Okay. I want single click operation. Make
Sure.
sense?
Yeah.
So assignment is the first assignment that I want everyone to I have a database. I have a table. Let's suppose table have 30 rows. I want your job to read these 30 rows and give me Excel file of these 30 rows. Can we do that? Excel file on /opt report. Every Monday, every night, 12 a.m. I need this report. I don't want to call you. I don't want to wake you up. Automatically, I want this. Can we do that? Project 1,
Yeah, Abhishek.
everyone.
Yeah, yeah.
Project 2.
Abhishek, can you please explain once again that first one?
You have 30 rows in a table. I want that 30 rows to be updated in my report, Excel file, which will be .csv file. I want this 30 rows to be exported in CSV and make sure this report is available here every day 12 a.m. Can we do this? I want to create a project or one project related to backup or using PG backrest I want to run a job. My job supposed to take one full backup. If I'm running the job second time, and if full backup is available, it's supposed to take one incremental backup. And if today is Saturday, then whenever I'm running my job, it's supposed to take full backup again. Mean to say any point of time, one full backup and 6 incremental backup. 6 incremental backup. Whenever I'm running this job, let's suppose I'm running this job on Sunday, automatically my job should know that today is Sunday and there is a full backup needed. It's supposed to take. If I'm running my job, it should not take the full backup. On Monday, it should take incremental backup, Tuesday incremental, like that. But if one of the let's suppose also one condition, if full backup is not available on Monday, automatically it should go and take the full backup. Can we implement this?
Yeah.
Is it possible?
Yeah, we'll try and we'll put
Full backup, we can
exact
set retention
prompt.
period, right? From retention period, basically, after let's say 6 days or 6 days, it will again generate full backup, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, then it again basically
No.
generate.
I want 30 days backup to be stored. But my condition is if full backup is not available any point of time, and if I'm running my job, it should be clever enough to understand if full backup is not available, run the full backup.
So we can set retention of full backup at 30 days. And then basically every day we can generate incremental backup.
No, that is not the correct logic. Because retention period is a completely totally different thing. Let PG Backrest handle it. I want simple logic. Whenever I run my job, if full backup is not available in last execution, create the full backup. Next job execution should understand, okay, there is a full backup available and today is Monday or today is Friday. I should take one incremental backup, but the same job is getting executed on Sunday. Automatically it should understand that today is Sunday. I should trigger full backup. Can we do that?
We'll try
Yes,
it.
yes, sir.
I want all the logic to be taken care by your script. Are you getting my point?
Yeah.
I don't want any manual thing. I will trigger my script. My script will take care everything. Do I have full backup? It will say, yes, I have full backup. So it will take incremental. If I run it, it will see, okay, today is Friday and today let's run the incremental backup. But if I am running the same job on Sunday, automatically it should think, okay, today is Sunday. I should not be taking any incremental backup. Today I supposed to take full backup. And it should be clever enough to understand all these things. And also I need one table log. I want this I want this all the things to be logged in one of the table. Can we do that? Yes or no? I want to twist your mind a bit. Otherwise, if I'll not twist, you will never ever move your hands towards this direction. Sorry to say that, but I have to push everyone a bit. See this, I need these kind of logs also. On which day you have executed what? Or let's not make it too complicated. You can give me normal log also, the text log. It's fine. Please say something, yes or no.
Text log for backup job.
Yes.
Okay.
Or don't do it. Let's not do anything log. Otherwise, scope will increase a lot. Let's not do that. Guys, please say something, yes or no. Will you do it or not? And on the next class, I will show you multi-server execution. Do you think I
Sure.
am teaching properly? Are you satisfied
Yeah.
this, whatever we are doing, or this is completely bullshit?
Mhm.
I'm fine with
Then
that. If you say no, it is completely bullshit. I don't know what you're teaching. I'm fine because I need your input. Okay.
no, no, you are doing very good. Just need one favor because I am not available in last three classes due to some issues,
Mhm.
emergency. So whatever basic recording, just please upload it so that I can
Yeah, it's
check
there.
over.
It's there already. The only problem is LMS is sometimes getting down due to
Mhm.
heavy load actually. Nowadays, what is happening? Thousands and thousands people are running on LMS. So we next week we are moving it to Azure, all the infrastructure.
So why
Because
not
currently
basically you
we
share the recording? Let's say it's 8:30 by recording is there. So we whatever basically raw recording we will take it.
all the recordings are there. See this? All the recordings are
No, Google Drive I am seeing.
there. You will not believe what happened. If I share it on Google Drive, people are downloading it and selling it on my name.
Oh,
And those people are coming back and asking for money because they are not getting the full videos. So that's why even people are selling my documents in 50 rupees, 60 rupees, $1, $2 like that. And people are coming and complaining me that why you are not giving full step or document or how to fix this, how to fix that. I said I had never sold any document to anyone. I give it free of cost in LinkedIn also, right? So
So you just
I
asked fair price, na? This is the fair price.
no, you can't ask for the price. The moment you ask price, people run away. They need all the things, but they will not ready to pay. They will not pay. They want to pay only $1, $2, or 50 rupees. So that's all. So, so it's a big headache. That's why I've stopped Google Drive. This the LMS which I have developed is gives you video in chunks basically. This is not a full video. In every few seconds, it downloads the chunk. Otherwise, people were downloading it from the browser. So like that. Okay, guys. I want everyone to do the practice. Otherwise, if you will not do the practice, trust me, you will forget about it. The moment you will create at least two job, one freestyle, one freestyle, one, which one? Pipeline.
pipeline.
At least implement two things and let me know what you did, what was the problem you faced, and report it me back. Okay.
Sure.
Don't feel bad if I behave like a traditional teacher. Don't feel bad. But I am just doing all these things for your good only. Okay.
Correct.
And Sujit, try to implement that whatever you are talking to me. Get one. It has lot
Sure.
of value in the market. And whenever you are implementing all these things, please make sure you go and create a LinkedIn, create a Git folder or Git repository and update all these documents. Whatever automation you are writing,
Mhm.
update the notepad and everything and show all these automations in your CV.
Okay. Sure.
Because don't create and leave it. I want everyone to update their CV with all these kind of automations under the
Yeah.
achievement. Otherwise,
Sure.
there's no use, right? So
Yeah.
create a Git repository. Uh, just take all these scripts, whatever script we have created, and put it in one notepad and just tell them that I have created an automation using this script so that your interviewer can go and see all these things, right? Which you can't explain in 40-minute interview, right? So you can
Yeah.
simply send your Git profile to them. Okay. In the last class of our batch, I will show you how you can optimize your LinkedIn profile and you can create your self page using Git page. Okay. I will explain you all those things.
Sure.
Okay, guys. I'll take a break. I'm speaking from long time. So I'll see you in the next class. Okay. In case
Sure.
if you're stuck, you need any help, just ping me directly.
Okay, sure.
And bear with me for LMS for this week only. We will migrate, and from next time onwards, it will be smooth. No issues might
Oh,
come. Okay.
no problem. Yeah, sure.
Bye, guys. Take care. I hope
Thank you, man.
everything was